It turns out that deboning chicken feet is surprisingly easy with just a piece of dental floss. You can cleanly prepare 10 of them in only 5 minutes. No need for bulky knives or scissors. No worries about the hassle of bones getting in the way. And the result still looks neat while keeping the fresh, crunchy flavor. Today I will reveal to you a very simple secret that guarantees anyone can succeed on the very first try. And don't miss the delicious dish made from deboned chicken feet that I will show you at the end of the video. For dishes made from chicken feet to be tasty, clean, and appealing, the step of choosing the ingredients at the start is extremely important. When buying, you should prioritize chicken feet that have a natural pinkish-white color, with skin that is dry, not slimy, and without any strange odor. These are signs that the chicken feet are fresh and have not been treated with chemicals. Gently press with your hand, and you should feel firm elasticity with the meat not being mushy. Another factor to pay attention to is the nails. Choose ones that are still intact, not broken or chipped, because that is usually a sign of fresh and newly processed chicken. On the other hand, you should avoid chicken feet that are too pale in color, have strange spots, or feel mushy, because they may have been stored for too long, lowered in quality, or preserved with chemicals. In addition, to make preparation easier and to achieve a crunchy texture after boiling, you should choose industrial chicken feet. This type is usually larger with more meat, easier to clean, and especially crunchy after cooking, making them very suitable for salads or for preparing into deboned chicken feet. After selecting good chicken feet, the preparation step is very important to ensure the dish is both fragrant and safe. First, you need to cut off all the nails. This not only removes the areas that easily accumulate dirt and bacteria, but also helps drain any remaining blood from the chicken feet. If left on, the leftover blood will cause a strong fishy smell and affect the flavor of the dish. Next, put the chicken feet into a large basin, sprinkle coarse salt evenly over them, and rub them thoroughly by hand. Salt works like natural scrubbing grains, helping clean the dirt on the skin, remove the slime, and even draw out any remaining blood inside. At the same time, salt has the ability to effectively eliminate odors, making the chicken feet cleaner and more fragrant after cooking. After rubbing with salt, slowly add water to the basin and wash thoroughly. You should repeat this process several times until the water is clear, with no more cloudiness or dirty foam floating on top. At that point, the chicken feet are completely cleaned. After being cleaned, the blanching step is important to completely remove the odor and to firm up the chicken feet before further preparation. First, put the chicken feet into a pot. Add a few slices of fresh ginger and a few scallions tied together. Ginger has a spicy, warm nature, and combined with the gentle fragrance of scallions, it will eliminate the typical odor while creating a pleasant base aroma for the dish. One point to keep in mind is that you must place the chicken feet into cold water right from the start, then turn on the heat to gradually bring it to a boil. As the water heats slowly, excess blood and odor from the chicken feet will be released, making the meat and skin cleaner without being too strong smelling. If placed directly into boiling water, the protein will contract, trapping the odor and impurities inside, which makes the dish less appetizing. During boiling, you will see foam rising on the surface of the water. This is a mixture of blood-coagulated protein and impurities, which should be quickly skimmed off with a ladle so that the pot of water stays clear and not cloudy. You only need to blanch with medium heat until the chicken feet are just cooked and the skin firms up, which is enough. Do not boil for too long to avoid the meat becoming mushy. When the chicken feet are blanched, take them out and immediately rinse again with warm water to completely remove any remaining foam. Then drain the water and place them in the freezer for about 30-40 minutes. This chilling step is extremely useful because it helps the skin and meat contract and firm up, making the deboning process easier and quicker, while still keeping the neat shape of the chicken feet. Method 1. Using dental floss to debone quickly and neatly. After the chicken feet have been chilled in the freezer for about 30-40 minutes, take them out. At this point, the skin and meat will have firmed up, making the deboning process much easier. Then prepare a clean piece of dental floss. This is the secret weapon that helps debone quickly and neatly without hurting your hands. First, use the pointed end of the dental floss to lightly cut a line along the chicken's foot. Then use the end of the floss to thread through the slit just made, pulling it back and forth several times in an up and down motion. The friction from the pointed end will gradually cut and separate the meat and tendons from the bone, helping the bone become exposed without tearing the outer skin. Do the same with this method to separate the meat and tendons from the bones in the toes. Then gently slip your hand in to carefully remove the large bone and the small bones at the toe joints. In this way, with just a few steps, all the meat and skin remain intact while the bones are completely removed. The biggest advantage of this method is that it is quick, neat, and safe. No need for sharp knives or scissors. No worry about slipping or damaging the soft skin. The dental floss is soft but strong and tough enough to slide into each small gap. Thanks to this, you can debone many chicken feet in a row without spending too much effort. Once you get used to it, it only takes about 10 seconds for one chicken foot, and you can easily handle 10-15 pieces within a few minutes. The result is chicken feet that are white, smooth, firm, and glossy, not broken, very convenient for making salads, cold dishes, or enjoying with a deliciously spicy dipping sauce. With this method, deboning chicken feet, which used to be complicated, has now become easy, helping you save time while still having a dish that looks neat and tastes delicious. Method 2. Using a spoon to debone chicken feet. Besides using dental floss, another method that is also very effective and simple is using a spoon. This is a tool always available in every kitchen, safe and easy to handle. First, use the tip of the spoon handle to make a small cut along the main bone in the middle of the chicken foot, especially at the joints. This cut only needs to be enough to expose the bone not too deep to avoid tearing the outer skin. Next, hold the spoon and place the thin edge of the handle close against the bone, then skillfully scrape along its length. At that point, the skin and meat will automatically separate from the bone quickly and cleanly. At the smaller joints or toes, gently slide the tip of the spoon handle into the gap, then twist slightly and push out, and you can easily remove the bones. This step puts little pressure so it hardly breaks the meat. With just a few patient moves, you will have a chicken foot that is white, smooth, and intact, looking very neat. The advantage of this method is that it doesn't require much technique. Anyone can do it after just one try. The spoon, with its naturally curved surfaces, fits perfectly against the bone, helping to separate it quickly and neatly while still keeping the shape of the chicken foot intact. The result has a glossy skin and soft meat, not broken into pieces, making it ideal for preparing attractive dishes such as chicken feet salads or cold mixed chicken feet. With the spoon method, the deboning process becomes easy, saves time, and still gives perfect results. Which deboning method do you prefer? Using dental floss or using a spoon? Leave a comment below to let me know. After finishing the deboning now, it's time to turn those crunchy chicken feet into an irresistible dish, sweet and sour. Chicken feet salad with a light spicy kick in a Western style, perfect as an appetizer or a light weekend snack. First, cut the chicken feet into bite-sized pieces. so that when mixed with vegetables, they look attractive and are easy to pick up. Prepare half an onion sliced very thin, 1 small carrot shredded, half a cucumber with the seeds removed, and sliced some red and green bell peppers cut into thin strips, and a handful of chopped cilantro. All of these ingredients will give the dish just enough color while balancing the sweet, sour, and spicy flavors. Now comes the sauce-making part, the soul of the salad. In a clean bowl, add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1½ tablespoons of soy sauce, 1½ tablespoons of sugar or honey, half a teaspoon of salt, a little ground pepper, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and a few slices of chili. If you like it richer, you can add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Stir well so the flavors blend together: the light sourness from the lemon, the gentle sweetness from the honey, the salty aroma from the soy sauce, all create an extremely harmonious taste. Finally, put the cut chicken feet into a large mixing bowl, then add the onion, carrot, cucumber, and bell peppers one by one. Pour the prepared sauce on top and mix everything thoroughly. Let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes to absorb the flavors, or for the best taste, cover tightly and refrigerate for 1 to 2 hours. When serving, sprinkle a little cilantro on top, and you will see the white, smooth pieces of chicken feet blending with the vibrant orange, green, and red colors, all coated in a light, glossy sauce. Take a bite, feel the crunchy texture of the chicken feet, and the sour, spicy, salty, and sweet flavors melting on your tongue. You will surely find it worth it to have spent a little time deboning. This is not only a delicious dish, but also an enjoyable experience for the whole family. So in today's video, we have together explored 2 tips to debone chicken feet very quickly, using dental floss and using a spoon, both neat, less effort, and still keeping intact the crunchy meat. Not stopping there, I also shared the recipe for a sweet and sour chicken feet salad that is extremely appetizing, suitable for both family meals and light weekend parties. I hope that from now on, you will see that preparing chicken feet is no longer difficult, but on the contrary, also opens up many new and delicious dishes. If you find this video useful, try it right away at home and share your feelings in the comments. Don't forget to press like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that Tracy has motivation to bring even more good tips.